What is up, WWE fans? Alex here. Today this video we're gonna have a new reaction. Is it wait, hold on, give me a minute. Hold on. Okay. 10 wrestler who broke character in WWE. So, oh man, I would love to see this. So we're gonna get this thing started and boom, and boom.
Like this video right now, or an entire nest of spider eggs will
That would never happen.
Is that a word? Hatch underneath your bed.
Absolutely not. It's not gonna happen.
In WWE, everyone has a character. Well, at least everyone should have a character. Insert generic baby face here. Even if they don't necessarily have a gimmick to mess around with, every wrestler does have the potential to break good old kayfabe right smack dab in half like the flying Foley off the cell. So with that in mind, I'm D Wicket, and here's 10 of those rare moments where the wrestlers broke character. Honorable mention immediately goes out to Vincent Kennedy McMahon, the owner of a professional wrestling company, the biggest professional wrestling company, who just outright exposed the business on live TV, literally so he got out of paying sports fees. I'm not kidding.
Even though we call ourselves sports entertainment because of the athleticism involved, the key word in that phrase is entertainment.
You ever wonder why it's known as sports entertainment?
In the WWF, think that you, the audience, are quite frankly tired of having your intelligence insulted.
Number 10.
Stupid.
Sorry. Stupid. Is it really breaking character if everyone knows you've got anger problems already? Hell, if anything, this could just be considered really good character continuity designed to set up Kofi Kingston's current run as the WWE champion an entire decade after the fact. Shit, the way they bring this moment up nowadays, you would think that they actually booked it to be this way, but alas, no, this is just Randy Orton's anger taking control of the Viper as per usual. Back during Kofi's only main event feud barring 2019, he botched the receiving end of an RKO which had prompted Orton's now infamous line, a moment that was already pretty memorable before WWE started resurfacing the clip into their promo packages for the latest SummerSlam.
Feeling it, goes for the RKO, connects, Kofi Kingston jaw and face planted in the center of the ring.
Number 9, the splits. Another entry, another Orton, and this time we have almost an exact 180. Instead of the voices inside his head talking to him, understanding him, talking to him, instead of said voices putting Orton off, he let some adrenaline get to his head and very clearly rush his legs. As after hitting a massive RKO on Mark Henry, the Apex Predator leaped up off the ground into a mid-air splits before doing a little fist pump.
Oh yeah, I remember.
And having Christian give him very well-deserved evil eyes. It's, well, it's a moment. It's definitely a moment. It's most definitely out of character, and is certainly one of the strangest things you're ever going to see Randy Orton do, right up there with him tossing that pancake to Kofi.
And Christian RKO from the Viper.
Number 8, this is Phil
Oh
Brooks.
yeah.
It is Punk's most well-known character break.
I remember watching this episode. Oh my god, that was
Triple H is about as modern classic as it comes. The dude just understands talking. CM Punk tears into trips like no other could, and hey, H always did a decent enough job not coming across like a complete idiot like most people usually do against CM Punk. But when someone has the balls to pull shit like this out of their verbal arsenal, you're probably never gonna win the one-on-one. To finish a long-winded rant about how he's gonna beat the hell out of the game, Punk threw caution to the kayfabe and broke down its front door. To those unaware, these are their real names.
It's gonna be so satisfying to me to kick your ass, and right now this isn't CM Punk talking to Triple H, this is Phil Brooks talking to Paul Levesque.
Number 7, the hottest tag. I mean that. There has literally never been a tag at such an unfathomable degree. House shows are typically the place to be. While all the live events are pretty fun to go to,
I've never seen Undertaker character like that in live events.
TV is rigid, structured, overly restricted, while the house shows that WWE runs throughout the week typically have a much more casual feel. You can tell that the wrestlers are there to have fun most of the time, and that has never been so evident as this clip of The Undertaker. Let me just repeat that and remind you before watching this very Ultimate Warrior-esque clip that you're watching The Undertaker. Number 6, the Mounties. Man, it's really strange going back and watching these old Dean Ambrose bits and matches, just knowing the mental strain going on in his mind. And it honestly makes all of his best moments that much more impressive. Despite being at the most low, depressed point of his life, he was still the highlight of the show, especially in the beloved post-brand split SmackDown 2016 era landscape with him in the main event. During such a feud against AJ Styles, Dean found himself inside a Mountie costume, don't ask, and even if the line was eventually obvious, the delivery, the way he removes his glasses, everything about this, the comedic timing, I just feel so bad for Brian. How couldn't he crack? Fucking Dean even cracked a little bit during this.
The Mountie always gets his man.
Number 5, Jericho versus Neville, or as I should say, Jericho versus referee Charles Robinson, as during the matchup between Neville and Christopher, Neville suffered a legitimate leg injury that rendered him just about useless during the match. Now, Jericho is one hell of a veteran, so he handled the situation about as well as he could have, attempting to throw the planned match out and go for a safe roll-up. Robinson wasn't aware of the injury though, and since Neville was planned to be the winner, he decided to not go for the full 3 count despite no shoulder lifting off the mat. Jericho then yells, "He's hurt," very, very audibly, enough for the mics to just barely catch it, whilst pushing Charles back. Robinson retaliates with his own push, and now these two idiots are having a legit shove and shout match while Neville's laying below them, unable to stand.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, wow. No need for that. The official had no choice. Yeah. Referee Charles.
Number 4, Jamaican hijinks. Kofi Kingston hails from the land of Ghana. Kofi Kingston does not hail from the land of Jamaica.
Isn't Triple H say, are you supposed to be Jamaican? What happened to your accent? Is it that one?
The first year or 2 of his WWE run. Jamaican pretty much was his character, which, as goes for all wrestlers whose characters are just country representation, is pretty shit. So eventually it was of course phased out. Kofi went from a Jamaican high flyer to a high flyer, and pretty casually just left behind the accident.
We've got to come together and get on the same page, because if we don't, it's going to be bad news for all of us. All right?
No one really even noticed this all that honestly, since Kofi talked so little beforehand, but Triple H clearly did, giving us this classic after Kofi tried getting his team on the same page.
Hold on a second, I got a question. Matter of fact, I got a problem. Aren't you supposed to be Jamaican? What happened to your accent?
Number 3, Tough Enough goes awry. Not that awry. Kurt Angle may come across as one of the happiest go-lucky fellas out there nowadays, but he wasn't always this way, and he really wasn't this way back during the mid-2000s. The wrestling machine turned sexual predator. Hello, Charmel.
I can't understand why anyone would be offended by my actions last week.
Was the spitting image of personified intensity, and he brought that next level of tension into the ring with him when he made an appearance on Tough Enough, where he essentially called out every single one of these rookies to a fight, like a shoot fight, like one of them real fights.
Pewter was trying to stay close to the
Really?
Key lock there, Pewter, trying to get a key lock on Angle before he was hanging out to the floor.
One of said rookies, Daniel Pewter, decided to step up and take the challenge, and with a little bit of MMA background of his own helping him out, a nobody managed to overpower, take down, and nearly snap the arm of pro wrestling veteran and legend Kurt Angle. You don't do that, buddy.
Yeah.
Shoulders are down, and this one is over. Daniel Pewter eliminated.
Oh my God.
Number 2,
Oh my
Shawn
God,
gets
they
hit
even
with a
know.
battering ram. Sorry, wait, nope, misread that one. A battery, got it. Fun fact, I thought battering ram was battery ram until about a minute ago. And they say YouTubers are bad influences.
This is good because I could barely read, so I like looking at pictures better.
Speaking of bad influences, how about the dude who chucked a goddamn battery at the head of Shawn Michaels? Can we Can we do something about this, please? Look, man, I get it. Shawn was very convincing as a heel. He was very good at his job. He made you hate him, and he was such a dickhead backstage that there's a good chance you're not exactly his biggest fan if you got to work with him. But that's no excuse to throw a literal a battery. Guys, a battery. Who takes batteries to wrestling events? Is this a thing? Am I missing some tradition anytime I roll up to Little Caesars Arena? I mean, seriously. A battery. It's shocked and surprised and obviously hurt Michael so much that he just straight up left. And you know what? Props to him, because a battery.
Shawn got hit in the head with a battery, and Shawn left. We really didn't know what to do.
And number one, Orton just wants to go home. The man deserves at least 5 more times respect than he gets.
Really?
Yeah, he's got some freak
Is that true?
pacing and suffers from occasionally not giving a shit. And while that not giving a shit can dampen some matches, it also usually leads to his absolute pinnacle moments. Point. Orton asking the fans if the show had ended yet so he could stop selling.
Oh my god.
What? Maybe he was actually talking to the crew. In fact,
Randy Orton 3 times book character.
The ability to give that few of fucks when this company pays you millions of dollars to uphold the laws of pro wrestling. God damn, it's pretty funny. And then those are 10 rare moments where WWE wrestlers broke their characters smack dab in half, like good old JR would say. What are your thoughts? Let us know in the comments down below after liking the video, subscribing to the channel, and notifications, ring that bell.
Okay, yeah, I can tell Randy Orton break his character a lot, but not really, not more enough, because CM Punk gets a lot of great character, a lot, because I remember he dropped the pipe bomb. Oh man, that was an awesome promo. I was saying I did see it on that episode of Raw back in year day. That was completely insane. But I was little. I wasn't CM Punk fan. I was little, and right now I'm a CM Punk fan because, well, I was little. You know, I was definitely so little. But I was the biggest John Cena fan. I was like 9 years old, 8 or 9 years old, or 10. I was the biggest John Cena fan, and right now, I'm in mid, like John Cena, because he's now changed a little bit character, and I like it. I like John Cena as a at the rapper character. Okay, now, and yeah. The last one that was funny to me. I didn't even know that Randy Orton. She's like, "It's over. It's over." Are you acting for the fan? Well, first of all, he deserves it. He deserves to go home. Oh man, I didn't even know this. Okay, Randy Orton break 3 characters. Number 1, he said stupid to Kofi Kingston, right? I'm not sure. Okay, yeah. Because I think Kofi Kingston didn't do what he's supposed to do, so that's why Randy Orton called him stupid. Then I remember Kofi Kingston make a throwback revenge saying stupid to Randy Orton. I was like, why are you calling him stupid for? now I just noticed. That was funny, dude. I can tell when they always break character. I can tell. And the flipper with the cheerleader jumping. Yeah, I remember Chris Jericho was off character during the match against Neville, and then I heard that Chris Jericho said, "Let me pin him," because he wanted to end the match like that, because Neville just sprained ankle and twisted a little bit, and I'm pretty sure Charles Robinson did not hear it, so that's why Chris Jericho got pissed off, because he is not listening to him, he's not taking order from him, which is, I can totally understand what referee. Well, Well, if you didn't hear him, well, there's no point because Jericho to get push him, push him, like slow down, like slow, take it down. Oh man. Oh wait, there's another one. 10 shorted matches in WWE Wrestling history. I'm gonna check it out next time. I will remember. Alright guys, that's about it this video. Hope you guys did enjoy my reaction. And yeah, what's your favorite what's your favorite moment of wrestler book character in WWE? Well, right now I think Randy Orton is one of my favorite booking characters. That made me laugh a lot. Alright guys, you know what to do. Leave it if you're a WWE fan, you know what to do. Subscribe for more WWE uploading for like a moment, breaking character, best match, everything, highlight combination. You know what to do. Leave a like, share, subscribe, and yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you guys on the next video.